My basement door can't seem to stay closed. I live in a very old house. I'm talking old. It used to be split into two during the mid-1800s, and there was a railroad hub in my front yard. With history like that, deaths were bound to occur, and if what others thought was true, so were ghosts. Now, I'm not a particularly believing person when it comes to the paranormal. Usually I can figure out a reason for any so-called unexplainable thing that were to happen. But this one, I can't put my finger on it. My basement is unfinished. The walls are rocking and crumbling at the cement in between the cracks. The floor is practically made of mud, and the ceiling is only about 5 feet in height. It's freezing down there, and God forbid you don't wear shoes. You'll come up with black soles and probably a few slices on your heels. As terrible as it sounds, those aren't the issues at hand. Every single time I go down there without fail, the door is open. Every single time I go down there without fail, the door is open. There are 2 ways into my basement: the inside door, which is always locked, and the outside doors, which are 2 enormous, clunky metal ones, stuck together by the multi-decade-old dark green paint they're sloppily plastered over with. After going through the Bilko doors, there are a few steps and an old wooden one. If you can somehow manage to open the metal doors, the wooden one is locked from the inside with a slide latch. Locking this latch is no easy feat, mind you. It, similar to the doors, is plastered in grainy white paint older than me. Nobody goes down into the basement. It's cold, uncomfortable, and there really isn't anything important down there. But somehow the door is just always open. I make jokes about it to my family, telling them every time they mention something paranormal, they should check that old wooden door in the basement and that long latch that consistently seems to reverse what we do to it. Typically, the door isn't completely wide open. It can be cracked or open just a few feet, but it's never all the way. We go down there purely to check the status of the door latch, see the door open, close it, and leave. Follow for part 2.